Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well today and I hope that you're all having a really lovely day. So with it being close to Christmas, I thought I would do a little gift guide. So a gift guide for yourself and maybe a gift guide for friends and family. If I sound a little bit ill, it's because I'm a little bit bunged up at the minute. I got a cold and I'm just trying to shake it off. So I'm feeling much better today, so I thought I would film this video. But yeah, so gifts are a really difficult thing when you go into minimalism. It becomes really hard to accept gifts and it becomes really hard to give gifts because sometimes gift giving is supposed to be thoughtful and it's supposed to have emotion behind it. But when we're forced to give gifts at certain occasions, it becomes really difficult to give people a thoughtful gift because especially people, like a lot of people in my family, their Christmases are in November. And so you've just given them a gift and then you've got to try and think of another gift for Christmas, so it becomes really difficult to try and, think of stuff that they would use and utilise in their lives. So yeah, I've come up with a few different ideas for what you could get people and what you could ask people to get for yourself. So yeah, I'll go through them for you. So for yourself, I would say think about what's important to you and maybe throughout the year write yourself a little list of things that you could do within your life that maybe you can't afford to actually get. So something might be really expensive and you may be able to ask for money from different people in your family and put it together and then say, you bought me this collectively. So that one expensive gift isn't pinned on one person, it's pinned to a lot of people. So if one day you decide to let go of that item, it's not going to be as hard to let go of it because such and such didn't buy you it for this occasion. That's something that I've realised throughout my journey with minimalism, is it's a lot harder to get rid of gifts that have been very sentimental or have had a value, So yeah, keep that in mind. I would also say if people aren't willing to give you the money, then maybe ask them to gift you an experience or maybe some gift cards and things like that, not material items. But yeah, just keep in mind that you're on the minimalist journey, but they may not be, and so it's quite difficult to understand where you're coming from for some people, and that's something that I've come across. So if they appreciate gift giving, then allow them to give you a gift, but make sure that the gift that they're giving you is something that you actually want to bring into your life. And just make sure that your family are on the same page and understand about your minimalism journey, and they may be able to understand it a little bit better. So as a minimalist, it's also really difficult to give gifts because, like I said, sometimes the gifts you're giving don't feel like you've put a lot of thought into them, or it might just be someone that's really difficult to buy for. So for example, my nana, she's got everything that she could ever need. She's got very limited space to keep stuff. So how year in, year out are you supposed to keep buying her things? And I came to the conclusion a few years ago that she really, really appreciates being given a hamper. So I just fill the hamper with all of her favourite sweets and chocolates and things like that, and she really gets value from that. And at the end, when she's finished it, it's all consumable, and so she can just give me the box back and then we're good to go for another year. And yeah, it's thoughtful because you've taken the time to think about what her favourite things are, and then you've given them to her and she's been able to enjoy them more than she would have enjoyed maybe a new vase or something, So keep hampers in mind, especially for the elderly, because they really do appreciate it. Another thing you can do is give people money if they're willing to accept money from you. A lot of people are funny about money and sometimes it's difficult to give people money. So if you would rather give them something material, you can get them a voucher, like a gift card for their favourite store. If you're in the UK, One For All is an amazing gift voucher company. I've gotten them a few times and you can use them in a lot of different stores throughout the UK, so keep that gift company in mind. But yeah, like Amazon, Spotify, you can get vouchers for iTunes if they're into music, and you can also get you could buy them Kindle books, or you could buy them an Audible membership if they're into reading. So there's loads of different things you can do, and just pay for them for a subscription or something like that, and they won't have to pay out the money year in, year out for it because you'll be doing it. And I think that's really special, and it takes the stress off for them and it makes it like a free gift for them. Yeah, so that leads me into the next thing, which is food and consumables. Like I said about the hamper, if you can cook someone some cookies, or make a little mason jar and fill it with all the ingredients for the cookies, then they can take the time to cook them, or maybe you could take the time together to cook them. It's a nice way, especially if you're low on money or you just want to give it that homemade feel. I think that's a really special thing, and a lot of people do enjoy home-baked goods, and sometimes that's way better than something that's store-bought. So yeah, keep that one in mind as well, and you can have a nice little day baking if not anything else. And also, if you're into like making herbal teas and stuff, that's another option. If one of your family members likes tea or drinking coffee, you could go and find them like a nice blend of coffee and, you know, buy them that. But just keep their individual preferences in mind, and, you know, don't go buying tea for someone that's never drank tea in their lives because they won't appreciate it very much. But yeah, you know, you can give people like a different kind of spin. So if they've never drank loose leaf tea before, you could give them that new experience, and then they might change over to it, you never know. And then the other thing you can do is get people an experience. So there's heaps of different things you can do. You could do free experiences where it's like a picnic with you and your friends, or you could, you know, pay a little bit more and you could get a spa day, either to go with you or to go with another family member. So a lot of the time this is a really good thing for couples. You can get them a spa day for two, and, you know, usually it comes in a package, so you get like food and you get a treatment too, which is awesome. Or you could just look into different experiences. So when I was away last year, I just said, please can everyone just send us money so that we can go and have an experience, and we did. We went on a helicopter tour in Kauai, and that was what the money went towards, and everyone was really happy knowing that they contributed towards us being able to do something that maybe we couldn't have done without their help. So that was amazing, and it's just something to think about. There's heaps of different experiences you can do. We sent my nana on a hot air balloon ride one year and she absolutely loved it, and she still talks about it to this day. Yeah, there is loads of opportunities out there, and, you know, just keep in mind that some people don't want to be pushed past the boundaries. Don't go buying like a bungee jumping experience for someone that's quite old or someone that has never showed any interest in heights before. Just keep those things in mind because they might not want to do that. But experiences are amazing, and if you can experience it with them, then you'll be able to see how happy it's made them, and, you know, it will make you feel real good inside as well. So the last thing that I want to say is please, please, please keep in mind quality over quantity always. Don't go buying someone 15 different things because they're so cheap, because they would get so much more appreciation out of something that's going to last and something that a lot of thought went into. Yeah, quality over quantity, and that doesn't mean it's got to be more expensive, just that, you know, the quality of it needs to be better, because a lot of the time at Christmas people get roped into, you know, like getting heaps and heaps of presents, and if there's only one present wrapped up then it doesn't seem like a lot to give. But I think that a lot of people now are over the consumerist side of Christmas, and some people just enjoy, you know, the family time. And I think for me as well, Christmas to me is hard because a lot of the time it's about gifts, and throughout like my lifetime it's been about gift giving. And, you know, even from a small child, everyone comes and watches you open your presents, and, you know, everyone gets really happy because they can see how much joy those presents bring into your life. But I've come to realise that I think that the thing that makes Christmas so special is the time that we spend with one another, like undevoted time that we just spend watching the other person open the presents, and, you know, all doing the same thing in one go. Because if you think about, I mean, it might be different for your family than it is for mine. We don't all ever just spend a heap of time together just doing the same thing. Christmas is really one of the only times where we all just focus on one person. Or birthdays, I guess, are the same thing, but again, it's the same kind of thing. So keep in mind that, you know, Christmas is more about bringing the whole family together, you know, enjoying each other's company, enjoying really, really good home-cooked food, which a lot of love has gone into, and it's less about the gifts. And, you know, if you can get that across to your family members too, then that would help you out a lot on this minimalist journey. But yeah, like I said, just keep in mind everyone else's thoughts and feelings too, and understand that they might want to buy you something and that they might want you to buy them something too. So I hope that's been helpful, and I hope I haven't rambled on for too long. Yeah, that's it from me, guys. I really hope that this gift guide helps, and if you've got any other ideas then just leave them below. I love hearing from you all, so yeah, it'd be really good to hear your spin on what you do for Christmas as a minimalist, or what you like to receive as a minimalist too. So yeah, that's it from me. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.